So what led you to want to do this project?
Well, Tim Che, the writer, director, producer, who I work with on a movie called Freedom a few years back. And we just kind of sparked in our faith. He's like, I grew up Christian. He's a faith-based producer, film creator, and just kept in touch over the years. And in the movie Freedom, I actually had to sing, and I was very nervous about singing. So the movie was what it was. And then he said, Cuba, I have this new film that I'm doing called Firing Squad, and I want you to sing again in it. I said, well, I just spent a year on Broadway doing Chicago the musical. I think I'm ready now. And then the rest was history. I think the story about these, these souls that were, sacrificed for their sins, kind of resonated with me, and it was a powerful message. And today, man, we can use all the help we can get.
Absolutely. Do you feel like doing faith-based movies does something more for your performance because it's something that's in here? Or do you just, was it more the script or the content that spoke to you with this project?
I mean, it's a big question. So the last decade, we've seen not just our country, but the world go through this transition, this metamorphosis from the internet to foreign relations. And we've kind of, as a society, lost God. It feels that way. And at some point, God has to step back in. And I think that people are ready for it. People are ready to go back to basics. In God we trust. God's will be done. These are things that kind of support the family nucleus. You look at politics today, and it's insane. It's insane that people forget their moralistic guiding rod based on their beliefs. And I believe that faith-based films remind us that we all started from one place, and it's time to get back to God. And I think that that was my motivation for this movie.
Fantastic. And you got me kind of thinking about Eli Wiesel and his speech of indifference, if you recall it. He spoke about how he felt like, maybe for a lot of those people, they felt like God was indifferent to them. Right. Do you feel like maybe that people are feeling indifferent to God, or the other way around?
Well, I think it's like, if you think about it, pre-AI, pre-internet, pre-Apple, you had communities of people that felt isolated in their knowledge and base of humanity. And now the floodgates are open. And now you have this world highway of information. When we watched World War II even, we only saw the images that they showed us that were blurred out. Now you can go on the internet and see beheadings. So I think with that loss of innocence, it's kind of affected society in a way where no holds barred. It's now the wild, wild west of faith. And eventually, God has to step back in. And I think we get there by being reminded that he never left. He never left any of us.
And someone like yourself, someone who has a voice to be able to inspire people, what is something that you would want to say to them?
That, the future, the unknown is scary. Live in the moment, because in the moment you find solutions, you find answers. Tomorrow will be there, but right now, just live in the moment. We have the tools to get through this moment in time. We just have to be present. That's why they say every day is a gift. So they call it the present. It's kind of the same thing. Yeah.
I love that. And finally, just how excited are you for the premiere of this film?
I'm very excited. We're slowly screening it across the country so the word gets out before our major wide release in August. So here we go.
Thank you so much for taking the time.